folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They had put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
The pocket breaking down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards of pop like that.
Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to the right side. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Might have to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. 7-0. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They're going to run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looks to the left, pass caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Gets into space at the 50. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And he'll be brought down.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you just can't say enough good things about this defense. Backed up near their own goal line, you're thinking about probably going to give up a touchdown. But instead, not only to stop them, but to come up with a loss.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? A field goal would make this a two-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Breaking free at the 35. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting him off. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. but the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. The Panthers will line up and punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Panthers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. To throw, it's Sayin. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route, because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of rep.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Can't get past the 2, but at least avoid the safety.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down. And the Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's able to send the punt away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's 4. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. No, the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. This try is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instinct.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and guys get lost and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Hard running through a tackle. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. The Panthers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
How about this on first and goal? A handoff to the receiver. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. He'll hand it off, powering through. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And now the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Physical running, fights off the defender. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
To throw, it's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's going to return it from deep. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Offense operating from the pistol. And here's the handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down and goal. And bouncing it outside, it's 4. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Pitt. That puts him on top in the second half. Well, touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll give it to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And that pass falls incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. Finds his man. It's Tate. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, what a move. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And it's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kurt. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where they have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Oh, look out. The football is free. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the quarterback keeps it here. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here's that defense shifting again. Ball handed off. Eludes a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Not much on that play, brought down short. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember... Downs, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. The back's got it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end, and got stopped. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They move the 6th, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incompletion brings up third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching downfield. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Second down and goal upcoming. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Smith.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. It's a short completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up to the sack in a crucial moment. So down 6, they need a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.